which is a different game. This is the last train sim scenario. This is let me get the update. Update the debris at the top. There you go. Driving through a Winter Wonderland. Deadly Dorito. Dispatcher to Southern Pacific 8477. We have received news from Southern Pacific 8456 that its loco has failed due to an engine clog. Repairmen are waiting at Emigrant Gap Track 2, but we have been given a request for the train is facing uphill to give them full access to the engine room without unwanted parts getting in their way. You are to take 8456 and your train round the balloon loop and back towards Emigrant Gap, where work can begin. You'll be passing a local passenger on your first visit to Emigrant Gap. Okay. Where am I? I am here. And we are heading in that direction. We have a light. Everything is indeed awesome. Francois, for tonight's stream, I'm starting a new profile, going to begin the game from the beginning, because I haven't actually done much with the machinery update. Oh, that's really pleased to hear. I'm really pleased to hear that, Dean. Deadly Dorito says this came third in the Christmas scenario competition that was run on trainsimulator.com. Well, congratulations. Can't go wrong with Donna Pass in the winter. Going down the loop. Going down the hill, rather. Trying to get the dynamic brakes sort of set up. Yeah, it looks good. I've seen some videos of it, Majestic Dogface, so that's why I thought I would start again and sort of take on all the other changes they've made as well. No, I haven't seen Civil War yet, Flying Scotsman. It's on my to-do list. Dean, if you look at Western Lines of Scotland, I added the effect from these locos onto the Black 5s on there. So if you run the Black 5s in the winter, you get that effect. It does look good. Chris, doing anything nice over the weekend? Going up to my parents, as usual. See you later, Rolro. Double yellow. Just managing the speed with the dynamics. Who's doing that? GWR 5029. Did I get stuff installed on the new machine? A lot of it's on there. There's a couple of bits left to do, but I mean, I pretty much only use this machine for streaming, and all the streaming stuff is now all on here. Deadly Dorito. So the tunnel motor changes the ventilation of the gases so that it can vent better and it can keep itself cooler. There's extra vents. So there's grills, I think, along the top, and then there's extra vents along the bottom of the along where the footplate is. So that it can get better air, because when they're in tunnels, locos like this, if they're venting out over the top, they're just not getting the air out. The hot air is not getting cleared out. Right, go via Immigrant Gap Loop, go via Balloon Track, and then come back up to there. Wonder why I'm under Subnautica. Who changed me to Subnautica? Let me put it back to Train Sim. Well, it says Train Simulator for me. Hey, Dan Room. Speeding back up a little bit now. I think we're on to the balloon. Oh no, we're only here at the moment. So the balloon is just down here. Oh, we've got a lunar signal, so we need to slow down. It just says 30, but I thought lunar made it 15 or 20. Yeah, okay, Chris, that sounds good. I'll let you know as soon as I've got something up. How does this add-on compare with the repo-made GP20s? This doesn't have all the detailed startup and so forth. A wooden chopping board with the wedding date on it. You're saying you want a TSL chopping board? Right, coming up to the balloon loop. More screenshots. No idea what we've got coming here. Get some air on and get it slowed down. That's it. We're good for the balloon loop now. Darth Mong, how do you freeze the game? The pause break button. Make sure you're already in the 8 camera, because you can't switch to it once you're paused. If you put it in the 8 camera and then press the pause button, you can still float around and adjust camera angles and... Oh, hello. That's quite a good shot. We'll have that. Bring the dynamics brakes back down a bit. We're on level actually. Next thing will be red due to the passing ABBA service. Alright, dynamics are off. I don't think this does have the gyros, no. This was before, this loco was quite an old one, it was done before the scripting for the gyro had been written. What about on a laptop that doesn't have a pause key? Then you can't stop the game. There are a couple of tools out which will let you map different keys to do different other keys, and that can make you a pause button. I can't remember what those tools are, but there are ways of making it, for example, that if you've got you press the home key and it issues a pause command instead. I think those will work, if you can find one. But laptops quite often don't have the pause key. Just looking at it, yeah, my Dell laptop, which has got a full-size keyboard, doesn't have the pause key. Steam & Jam, yes, but that was a third-party one, not a Dovetail one, so Dovetail didn't have access to the third-party scripting. Hurry up a bit, back to here. There's that red light. Well, good to go. On our way back up to Emigrant Gap now, 2.5 miles. This will be back uphill now. I found it really hard to use the track naming thing in this scenario. As a marker, it won't stay put. How do you mean, C. Rogers? Are you trying to place a marker on the track, and then when you place it, it vanishes? Is that what's happening? Oh, very good, Majestic Dog Face. I expect pictures. I demand pictures. Videos. That wasn't my light, don't judge me. Right, so what you've got wrong, what's wrong there, Chris, is there is a, if you go to the top left flyout and click the one that looks like a monitor, you get the flyout comes out on the other side. That's your detail settings, what you want to show and hide. And then near the bottom, there's a bunch of stuff that you need to tick. Because at the moment, what's happening is that markers are hidden. So you create a marker and it'll vanish because it's hidden. So you've got probably loads of markers where they are, and they're all hidden. You need to go and find the marker ones and switch them on. There's 6 you need to turn on. They're towards the bottom, and there's 2 banks of 3 that turn them on. I did cover it in one of my tutorials, but you should be able to find them. I'll tell you what I'll do, Chris, is when we finish this scenario, I'll quickly jump into the editor and I'll show you what you need. Roar! SD40s are the same as Class 66s, yes. I'm not sure it's exactly the same engine, but it's similar. difficult. Good, we've got green. .95. Immigrant Gap Track 2, which is where we'll be stopping. We've got to get the whole train in there first. Hey, Phony Gamer, welcome. What's the difference between the USA Clear Creek and the essentially so the non-USA Clear Creek? Because Clear Creek is a BNSF licensed route. Colorado and Southern is BNSF. So instead of saying Colorado and Southern, it says Colorado and Central. It's just all the branding's changed. This is it, isn't it? Yep. Just coming a bit closer to that signal. And that's that one. So that was Driving Through a Winter Wonderland by Deadly Dorito, the SD40-2 on Dorner Pass. Dispatcher to SP8477. Excellent work, engineer. Workers will look at the engine and see what they can do. Another helper replacement is on hand if needed. Thank you, engineer. Dispatch out. There you go. That's the end of that one. Right, so that's the end of the train sim stream. I'm going to switch over to Subnautica after I've popped to the toilet, and well, let's go underwater, folks, and explore the underworld. Right. Right, I shall be back in a little while. Thanks for joining us if you're not interested in Subnautica, and I look forward to seeing you again Monday on Train Sim Live. I'm gonna keep trying for 8 o'clock, folks. I'm gonna keep trying, and we'll just see whether or not we can make it work. So yeah, 8 o'clock Monday is the next Train Sim Live. I'm gonna try and do a coding stream over the weekend. Keep an eye out for the usual sources, and I will on Twitter and on Facebook, all the usual announcement. I will do a theme to play us out. Then I'll put it on the changing route screen, and then we'll go back to just a regular thing for the once we get in Subnautica. So thanks very much, folks. And like I said, we'll do Subnautica in about 5 minutes. Bye bye.